Hey guys, my name's Fiona. I'm a first year biochem student at UNB and I live in LBR, obviously. And Jen asked me to talk to you guys a bit about move-in day and what to expect, so here we go. I also forgot to mention that I'm on HOC, which is House Orientation Committee, so we're in charge of planning a lot of orientation week for LBR. So the first thing I want to let you guys know is just to tell you what a great choice you made in making LBR your residence choice. Everyone in the house is really, really nice, and you're going to have a great first year. I guess something I want to stress is don't be nervous. I know the first day, not only the first day, but the whole first year can be really overwhelming. But there's nothing to be nervous about. Everyone in LBR is really nice. So I guess what I want to talk to you guys about next is your first day. So, it's your first day of university and you're kind of coming to campus and you're like you're kind of nervous. Don't be nervous. There's a list of stuff that you really should get done on your first day here. And I'm going to list all that stuff off for you and, tell you where it is on campus, and you'll be fine. When you come on your first day, you'll be set. Alright, so there's a list about 5 things that you want to get accomplished on your first day. I've made a list for you guys. Don't worry really about where any of the stuff is now. At the end of the video, I'm going to give you guys a link to a campus map so you can figure out where everything is. So, here's the list. Number 1, student ID. This is what my student ID looks like. Here you go. I just walked up a hill. It's kind of a gross picture. But anyways, student ID. That is at the very top of the hill in Marshall Davery Hall. And you're going to go there and you're going to get your student ID picture taken. Your student ID is a really important thing. It's kind of like your key card for everything. It's a key card, for meal hall, for ID verification if you're in a midterm or an exam. So it's important to have. It's important to have. Second thing, Res Life. That is on Bailey Drive. This is probably one of the more important things if you're moving into residence. You're going to go there and you're going to sign your contract residence agreement, which basically says, don't destroy anything, such and such. I don't really know all the specifics. But, and then they're going to give you your keys and your house key, your mailbox key, and your room key. Don't lose them. They're expensive to replace. Alright, so you're going to get your keys. Next thing, financial services. That's, that can be done within the first week or so, but I think it's better just to get it all done in one go. That's also on Bailey Drive. That's where you're going to pay your tuition, your residence fee, for any other fees you might have. Get it all paid. And that's where you're also going to get your ID validated. You can't really see my green sticker anymore because it peeled off, but do you see the little bit of green? That's where my validation sticker is. That means I paid for everything. Yeah. Okay. Number 4, you're going to go to the sub, which is the big glass building with the windows at the front. And there they have the campus-wide orientation going on, and you're going to go up there and, they make orientation kits for you guys, and you're going to get that and, learn the people on the orientation chair for the whole campus. It's a good time. Then, number 5, this is my favorite one. Number 5 is my favorite one. You guys are going to come down to LBR, and we are going to help you move in, grab your stuff, and we're going to show you where your room is and help you move everything in, and you're going to meet all of us. It's going to be a great time, It can seem, the first day can seem really, really overwhelming, but it's a lot of fun. It really is. So, this is a list of 5 things, but you're going to have fun. Alright, so I have an update for you guys, which I just uploaded about 30 seconds ago, but Jen pointed out that I made a mistake, so I'm going to fix it. When I was saying that you pick up your keys at Res Life, I made that mistake. That is because I moved in early last year for math camp. By the way, anyone that's going to math camp is awesome. You're going to have a good time. But if you are just moving in on the regular, first day, then you pick up your keys at the sub. So not at Res Life, at the sub. And that's where you sign your agreement to. So that's one less trip for you. So, but if you are moving in early for math camp, or for any other reason, do go to Res Life. Yeah, that's your update. Alright, so the next thing I'm going to tell you guys is about the furniture and other things that come in your room. So, the typical things that come in your residence room are a bed, a pillow, a dresser, a desk and a chair, and a closet. And your closet will either be built right into the wall, I think there's only a couple of those, or it'll be a standalone wardrobe. So, you don't need to bring any of those things. Nope. Actually, you're not supposed to remove your residence furniture from your room, so don't bring any of those things. Alright, so I know you guys probably have a pretty good idea of what you need to pack, but I'm going to give you a list of a few things that you might have forgotten about. If you have a roommate, you might want to discuss with them, if you both want to bring a fridge, or if one of you wants to bring a fridge. There are restrictions for the fridge size that you can have, so you might want to look that up on the UNB website before you do buy anything. That's on the ResLife website for UNB. But a list of things that I almost forgot were hair dryer if you have long hair, lots of towels, extra towels, any electronics and chargers that you might need, room decorations. A few things can really to jazz your room up with. It makes the room look good if you want. A shower caddy to bring your shampoo and your soap and all the stuff to make you beautiful to the shower. Flip-flops. You are going to want flip-flops because you do not want to go barefoot in the shower. Don't do it. An Ethernet cable or any other cables that you might need for your computer. If you're using a router, if you're using an Ethernet cable, make sure you bring them, because usually quite a few people forget them and the bookstore might not have any. Andrew has told me to tell you specifically that he forgot socks, and he lost lots of socks, to remember to bring stuff for laundry, laundry detergent, dryer sheets, whatever you might need. And he has also told me specifically to tell you to learn how to do laundry. Yeah, because the laundry machines in LBR are coin operated. And that's a list of stuff that I almost forgot. I know basically it is easy, but when you're packing up your whole room, you're bound to forget something, so make sure you make a list. Alright, so in case you didn't realize it by now, LBR is a co-ed house. That means there are boys and girls living under the same roof. It's a really fun time. Everyone is kind of a family in LBR. You get to know everyone, and it's just really fun. In terms of washrooms, there is a co-ed washroom on the first floor. That means boys and girls use the same bathroom. It's separated into stalls. There are showers in there. And also on the first floor, there is a bathroom, a single bathroom with just a toilet and sink in it. And then on the second and third floor, there are gender-specific bathrooms. So boys and girls with showers and toilet stalls and sinks and all that stuff. But no, living in a co-ed house is awesome. It's a really good time. You get to know everyone really well, so you're going to enjoy it. Alright, so the last thing I'm going to talk to you guys about is having visitors in residence. And you guys are allowed to have friends over. I didn't think I was allowed to have friends over for a month, but you are. And I'm actually just going to read you the section on guests to visitors and to residents directly from the UNB Residence Handbook. There's no confusion, and so I don't get it wrong. So you are more than welcome to have visitors in residence only in cases where, if you have a roommate, they have been consulted and have been given assurances that they will not be inconvenienced by the presence of visitors. This is especially true if they are planning on staying overnight. You are responsible for your guest. If your guest is becoming disorderly or they're becoming a nuisance, the resident you can be fined and you can be evicted, and your guests can be banned from LBR. But I'm sure you guys all have great friends, and they're all great, but I'm just putting that out there. And if your guests also cause any damage, you can be held accountable for that. Overnight guests may not stay more than 3 consecutive nights per month and may not return excessively. Students in double rooms must have their roommate's consent to have an overnight guest, which I just said. No overnight guests are permitted during orientation week or the exam/23-hour quiet periods, and they are discouraged during other stressful times, such as during midterms. So, you guys are allowed to have friends over, I know some of you are coming from far away. You want people to come visit. I had people come visit me. It's really great. Just make sure that they're not causing trouble and, yeah. Alright, so as I promised you guys, other side. Here is a link to the UNB Fredericton campus map. And here you are able to select, places individually. So if you don't know where financial services is, or you don't know where to get your student ID done, you are able to look it up and find it. So here it is. Make use of it. So yeah, that's basically all you need to know about move-in week. I probably missed a couple things, but if you do have any questions, feel free to send me or any other HOC member a Facebook message. I'm very open to answering questions if you have any. I know it is a really long video, but it's kind of a lot of important stuff, so props to you if you stuck around for almost the full 10 minutes. And yeah, I'll see you guys when you move in.